That ain't for me, no. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Shaw's Mining says, is this the coin roll hunt for Saturday? It is, man. It's a little late, ain't it, bro? It's okay. We're here. Take it or leave it. Late or early, we're still here. So we'll give you all a minute to see if anybody's actually got their bells rung. Shaw's will be in here. I'm sure of it. Hope y'all are having a great day. Hey, Molly Wobbles, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Chew, what's up? Miss Jody, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're starting to heal up good. How's everything going? But tonight I saved myself when I showed you the door. Molly, have you ever felt that way? I know you do. Come on now. All right, y'all. Let's go. Who's got some roll hunts coming? Just got out of the hospital again. Giddy up and let's go. Well, I'm glad you're out of the hospital instead of going back in. Just know I've been thinking about you. Been praying for you. Things are going to get better. We got to get you to let go of New York and take a chance on someplace different. Because, girl, I just feel like that ain't the place for you, maybe. You know what I mean? Maybe later on that's the place for you. Maybe live there, leave there, get on your feet real good, and then go back there and rub it in everybody's nose that you got on your feet real good and that you're doing okay. You know what I mean? Just saying. Still got staples in my chest from the surgery 2 weeks ago. Holy snipes. Miss Molly, you need to take care of yourself, girl. Hey, do you got any roll hunts coming? Let's open up one for you anyways. Because, I mean, you're in here visiting with me. But tonight I'll save my life when I showed you the door. Ready? Okay, here we go, Molly. Bam. See what we can find. We'll get this thing started by cracking open a roll of cents and see what's going on. I'm actually doing worse. Got kicked out of my hotel, so just gonna be sleeping outside here in a few days. Oh, so Molly saying that motel room might have been your comfort zone. So maybe there's somebody upstairs trying to push you out your comfort zone so that you go somewhere different, get a different outcome on life. Just saying. Let's see what we got. Me like the beating of life in my veins. I know there's gonna be some brighter days. There you go, Miss Molly Wobble. See, this song just come on just for you. Gonna be some brighter days, I promise. Never is copper. Far from burning rings. Oh, never lived through times like these. There you go. So, Molly, you've lived through times like these before. You're gonna make it. In the dark, I know there's gonna be some brighter days. I swear that love will find you when you're in pain. I feel it in me like the beating of life in my veins. Just gotta keep your head up. All right, I'm searching these pennies for you. I'll let you know if you find anything good. There's another copper. Some brighter days. The rest of y'all, welcome in. Smack that thumbs up or don't. It's okay either way. We appreciate you coming in and watching. 62, that's copper. Oh, if your heart just cries too loud all the time. All the time. Whoa. I know there's gonna be some brighter days. I swear that love will find you when you're in pain. What's up, Furry? Hey, thank you, Furry, for coming and hanging out with me this morning over on Whatnot. Hey, Furry was pulling the morning shift with me over there on the Whatnot. I know there's gonna be some brighter days. Oh, oh. Furry, I'm searching this for our Miss Molly Wobbles there. And then after that, if you got any roll hunts coming, just let me know. If you let me know now, I might forget between now and then. No. Some brighter days. This is an MJ Squirrel roll too. You know, she got a whole different bank. She got one of them banks you can't get into unless you got a grenade strapped to your side or some kind of something. I don't know. I don't know what it is, man, but she got a cool bank. They always got some cool coins. I swear that love will find you when you're in pain. All right, nothing in that half a roll. Let's go. Come on, Chew. Shake it up, Chew. Shake it up. Oh my gosh, you love shopping? Oh Lord, where are you going shopping at? Oh, we're going shopping with Furry. There you go. I get it. I get it, Molly. Well, Molly, see, there's more of a reason you should have just moved to. You should have moved a long time ago. Telling you, I could about hire someone just to go shopping for me because I really don't enjoy doing it by myself that often. So there you go. You just go shopping. You can ask MJ. I take her and leave her lost for half a day sometimes. She'll just be in there and be like, Jeff, really? I'll be like, yeah. Just go buy something else because no, I don't. Walmart, I need a few things. Well, there you go. Oh God, don't you work there? So what's the deal here, Furry? Here's the thing. If you are a Walmart employee full time, you probably should already had all your Walmart needs taken care of, right? Oh my goodness, I think she's just going. Oh, look, I know, I get it. Hey, I go to work and hang out just because. I mean, it's cool. Walmart though. I mean, Walmart though. Copy. No, I'm playing. I got a feeling there's more people hanging out at Walmart than there is at the coin shop or at the silver and gold cash bar. Either one. I think that's probably 77 copper shiny. $72 copper. Oh yes, we already knew. The $72 million club says you all need to be into gold. Did y'all know that? Hey, all these CEOs are all having a crazy fit right now because they're like, gold might be the thing to do. Y'all know that? Did you know you might want to stack precious metals? Might be a good idea, especially in an unstable, you know what I mean? In an unstable world, precious metals is always pretty secure, right, Chew? Boy, they got it all over TV now and all over YouTube. You fire it up, and it's like the government's trying to sell you some gold, which almost makes me question it. So I don't know if I'm gonna buy any government gold without testing it first. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm gonna walk right out the fire. Molly, you're gonna walk out of that fire, girl. Get it together. Get it together. Let's freaking go. All right. Hey, furry butts and plants. Whoa. Furry. Furry. I didn't know anything about the furry ass. We're gonna need to talk about that. You got a furry butt. I think she has furry plants. I don't know, Molly. I mean, I'm not. I mean, could be. I mean, I'm not judging. Look, I gotta watch Picking It Furry. I picked at her hard this morning. She's probably like, "Dang, Jeff, really today?" It's because I love you to death. We appreciate you, so you know I'm gonna pick at you. I know it makes you smile. See, there you go. See, she's one of them girls. You gotta. Hey, Molly, she grins. When it's questionable, Furry just smiles and waves. All right, how many coin roll hunts you got, Furry? Let's get to going. Did you have any coming from this past week? I know this ain't quite Saturday, but we're gonna act like it is, okay? We're gonna say on Saturday maybe I wasn't my best, so we're gonna do this thing today. How about that? So who's got a roll hunt coming? You silly goobers, you gotta speak up or else you won't get your roll hunted. I don't know what to tell you. It's free. No, tell them, Furry. Tell them. Okay, that's it. That's it. Just because Furry's got a cute smile and you know hope because I kept missing your streams. Huh? Where's everyone? Where everyone is? Well, Molly, we heard you were in the hospital in New York City. See, and they all went and got some old El Paso, right? So they found out it wasn't old El Paso, so they got chased out of New York City. We're trying to figure out where they're at now. I don't know if that helps you or not, but well, Miss Molly, I would be honest with you and tell you what's what, but you know what? You're a smart girl. Just watch YouTube and then just read between the lines. You'll be able to figure it all out. Got a plow stuck in his field. What? Well, that's kind of funny. What was he put? I mean, I'm not going to ask too many questions. That seems loaded. The guy's out there with the plow in the field stuck. Okay. So, Molly, I got to ask. You know, I got to. Come on, tell us more about this. We need to know more about the field, exactly what he got stuck in the field. And I mean, if you don't tell me, my OCD mind's going to sit here and think, like, I don't know. I don't even know. I can't even fathom it. No. Here's a good song for you. If you haven't heard it, you should. Turn your bed into my grave, oh so. Whoa. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, that might be a song for your dude. Well, be the same as the night. Dang. I don't know. Must be some fire. He said he ain't gonna be the same after that night. That's crazy. And to be my last perfect black dress. How's you doing? How's so? How's you? Golly, why does his name slip my mind? You know who I'm talking about though. How y'all doing? As a bed into my grave. Hey, Oso says, "What's up, everyone? Let's go, Molly." Let me the same tonight. On my lips. 2020, let's go. Come on now. 23. Can we find 24? Let's have it. Looks like a new one. 22, little booger. No war nickels yet. Let's go. No, play with me until I'm heartless. Dun, 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 dun. Oso says, let's go. Come on, Oso. You got a little black dress? The song's for you. I mean, Swift, he's going to be here in concert in Oklahoma City here in, like, sometime I think this month or next month. Maybe this month. And tonight, on my lips. What you mean you don't know how? Okay, you don't wore him out. Would you break him? Where's he at? Oso, I tell you what. Oso's got so much energy. I need to borrow some of her energy. She'll make you laugh if you ever get to meet her in person. She's funny as shit. It's last meeting, I must say, I don't know, man. That girl in that black dress apparently must be good. Negative Jeff. Negative also. That's okay. Well, no little black dress, she says. That's okay. You don't need one. It's cool. You're fine without the black dress. It's working just fine for you the way you are. You don't have to worry about a black dress. Just, it's what the words to the song say. I don't make it up. I was just saying. Okay, which one of y'all got a roll hunt coming? Speak up now. Forever hold your peace. You can take a piece of my money home with you by just speaking up. That's all you got to do. Right, Oso? So, Oso, I don't know if you have a roll hunt coming or not, but you do now. Hold up a second. I'm going to turn this thing off, man. This iPhone's about to give me a hernia over here. It's causing me. Why does the Bluetooth keep getting on? I don't want the Bluetooth on. I don't even want it on tomorrow. I turned off my Bluetooth on my iPhone and then it says, will return in 24 hours. How do I make it just stay off? I don't use Bluetooth, but I know people use Bluetooth to get into your stuff. So I don't want them in my phone. Hey, jumping right up and got a 45 on me and I'm pushing about 102. I'm always smoking something, I ain't worried about nothing, 'cause I ain't got nothing to lose. Look at that. Bicentennial, not silver. 79, my language. Your name is, so I'm gonna call you mine. I'm gonna call you mine. You got me wide open, got a 45 on me, and I'm pushing about 102. I don't drive 102, do I, Oso? I was told the other day I drive really fast. I mean, I just try to pass the other traffic. That's fine, right? I'm not a bad driver, y'all. Oso and them followed me. I promise I wasn't doing 102. I've been told, though, it might feel like I'm doing 102 if you're riding with me. But I've never had an accident that was my fault. Okay, I've been in one car accident that I was driving that I ran into the police cars. That was not an accident. I did it intentionally. Okay, there's a big difference in having an accident and running a police roadblock. Big difference. Just saying. That was not an accident. I intentionally hit them. Wide open, got a 45 on me, and I'm pushing about 102. I don't know. But I drive 120. Ah, about have to keep up with traffic, man, sometimes. Come on now. Bicentennial clad. Can we get something good today? Maybe I might find something decent here. Clad. More clad, 96. 72. Wild one. Got a thing for the wild ones, and they like it too. Not there. What? Oh, so we were supposed to get some good finds in that. Oh, hey, Broke Stacker, man. Talk about a guy I'm glad to see. Hey, Broke Stacker, man, we got to talk, bro. You got a pen and paper. I want you to take notes. Maybe some of the rest of y'all take notes too. Hey, I'm telling you, I done scared the life out of MJ Squirrel last night, Broke Stacker. She had just come home from wherever it was she was at doing stuff, right? And next thing she hears is me screaming, "No, you gotta dump it out." I was screaming at the top of my lungs at Broke Stacker last night watching him pour that copper. So Broke Stacker, I have a graveyard of smelters. I've become the professional blow up smelter operator. When it comes to complete malfunctions on smelters and crucibles, I've become a pro. So I swear to God, man, if you'd have read your chat last night, y'all, we got to get together and buy him a generic ass phone. Just something he can watch the chat on. Because I mean, there was some other folks in there, right? We're all screaming, "Hey, man, you got to tear the lid off." Look, hey, he takes his time. He unscrews the pin to the lid and some more shit. Hell to the no. Look here, next time, just know this. That lid bends back real easy, okay? Just take that handle and crank that lid back. It'll fold right over backwards. Promise. And then you can fold it back up as soon as you get done fixing your problem. But this is what happens, okay? So let me show you something here. Here you go. Broke Stacker, we're going to have lesson time for just a second because this is going to save you potentially at least hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in the future. Okay, my friend? I promise you. Especially since how I can see you really like doing this. So you're probably going to be melting like every day, right? So I melt every day. I have just purchased like my fifth smelter. So I'm telling you, unless you want to just keep throwing, $200 at the door, then please just watch this. It's really simple. Okay. So look, on the back of your smelter, on the bottom of your smelter, right there, we're going to act like this is the bottom of the smelter. Okay, y'all? Here's the bottom of your smelting machine. You got 4 little rubber pegs that it stands on underneath the machine, right? Here's what you're going to want to do. It's so simple, man. Look, you can use something this thick. Like I literally use 2-ounce rounds sometimes. So get 2 2-ounce rounds or 2 something that's about the same width, right? Look here, you just place those underneath the 2 back rubbers on your smelter. Now your smelter's tilting like this, right? The reason why is because that hole that when crucibles bust, which they do, sets back here in this corner. The brains and geniuses behind making these smelters have made it to where it's a hole that shit runs down into when the thing breaks. It's back here in this back corner on the right hand side. In every machine I've got, and I've got 5 different brands. So it's going to be back here in this back right corner, right? So you want to lean your machine forward, not at some crazy amount to where your crucible is hitting the inside of your smelter because it's rocking back and forth, but to where it's leaned up. The reason why is this. I know what you said last night, which is absolutely not true. He was like, "Man, there's so much copper in that crucible, it wouldn't have mattered." That is not correct. Okay, so here's a fact. Numbers don't lie. Okay, humble stacker. Numbers do not lie. They're our friends because they're not liars. Okay, here's the deal. You're working with a machine that at the most holds a 3-kilo crucible. That machine itself can hold up to 20 kilos of metal. Okay, that is a big number differential. Okay, so believe this, I've busted completely full. I mean, 3/4 of the way full, 3-kilo crucibles in my furnace. And because I had it leaned forward, every bit of that caught in the front section. Just that little bit of lean will allow it not to go in that hole, and it will lay to the front of your furnace when it's glowing red hot. That will give you the 30 seconds you need to pick that thing up, crank that top back, and flip it upside down as fast as you can. Best thing you can do is you're there in your shop. If you've got a concrete floor in it, if that ever happens again, use that concrete floor. Dump it, just crack the lid open, just rip it backwards, and flip it completely upside down instantly. Keeping it leaning forward the whole time so it does not allow that to lean back into that hole. Because it's when it runs down in that hole that then your machine's gone. You know what I mean? But you can keep it for parts. That's what I've done. And I've Frankensteined one machine. I've got one machine. I bet I've got parts off of 10 machines on it because I've borrowed parts off of other people. So you can rebuild it, man. You can do it. And you're a smart guy. You're the humble stacker. I mean the not you're the broke stacker. So you're like me, you know what I mean? You're a thrifty guy. You got to be. But for any of the rest of y'all that's melting precious metals that don't make a shit, if it's copper, silver, gold, if you are using an electric furnace, I promise you, that little 2 ounce gap right there is going to change your life when it comes to a furnace and when your crucible breaks. Eventually, melting precious metals, you're going to have crucibles that just catastrophically break. Here's another thing you don't ever want to do that I was screaming at him last night about. When your when your crucible is red hot, it is at its most fragile state. Okay, so they send you a pair of tongs, right? When you bought your furnace, it came with a set of tongs, a small set. It came with the big set and it came with the small set. That small set is so you can take and set things down inside your crucible when it's red hot, bro. Use it. You know what I mean? You just can't be throwing stuff in there like that because regardless if there's other liquid in it or not, just the sheer force of it hitting that red hot crucible, cracks, breaks, shatters occur. No, no. As soon as I seen you doing that last night, I said it out loud. I said he is gonna break that crucible. He just tossing shit in there. Hey, you hear me? Hey, he look like a Larry Bird. He's back here at 3-point range. Woo, he's got 4 ounces flying through the air, trying to shit splashing. I was like, golly, man, look here. I'm just glad. I'm glad that we're all able to laugh about it because he was making some stuff with metal last night like I do. It looked plumb dangerous. Cookie sheet done melted in half, by the way. Those are not true metal, right? They're like some kind of generic aluminum. Tungles. Yeah, okay. So yours didn't. Okay, so broke stacker. You can what you want to do is because you like messing around with melting shit. You've got a handheld crucible, right? The clay crucibles, the little round one. I thought you had one of those at first, didn't you? That you just hit with the torch. That's what I use. I use the metal prongs that come with those, the tongs. It's got the loop in the middle because they're long enough to get down into the crucible when you're putting more stuff down in there when it's hot. Silver Clan, what's up? No, graphite. Okay. Well, okay. I thought maybe you had the other. So it don't have to be look, broke stacker. Go in there and borrow the wifey's. You got some look, you got some cooking tongs. It's grill season. You got some cooking tongs? I'm telling you, they work great. And get your grill tongs out, bro. Something that you can grab a hold of something with and set down in there. Because you're not going to hold it down in there long enough when you're just putting in another piece of metal for it to heat them up. The tongs I use, they definitely would melt under a great bit of heat. You know what I mean? So I have the broke stacker. Look, I wouldn't suggest something that I haven't done myself. I have used the barbecue tongs. Last summer, as a matter of fact, I was live on YouTube and I was grilling. And I mean, Well, I mean, what do? They were right there, right? Just barbecue tongs. You just grab the barbecue tongs. You just, flip the stuff in the and set it down in there as far as you can before you have to let go. Sometimes you might not be able to get it all the way down in there, depending on the size of your tongs. But at least get it down in there as far as you can before you let it go. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was the biggest piece I dropped in there. Oh man, he didn't drop it. He shot that. I'm telling you, he Larry Bird it. He sky hooked it from 3 point range. Wah! I was in my living room going, no. It looked like probably looked like a geriatrics commercial for fucking when you lose your dentures, this might be you. You no. It was terrible. And then afterwards, hey, I'm over here panicked. I'm going through all the motions with him. I'm looking at two furnaces. It's got the lids cranked clean off of them, right? I just have to set the lids on them when I go to use them because broke stacker, that's optional. A removable lid's an awesome option. And if you want a removable lid, you know what I did do on some of my furnaces, and I haven't done it on my new one yet, but I probably will. I pull the pin, I replace it with just a concrete nail. Yeah, concrete nail. Guess what don't melt? Concrete nails. You know what don't get hot enough to think about melting? Concrete nails. Yeah. So I use it because then when I do have to pull the pin, I call it pulling the pin on it. When I got some stuff going wrong and I have to pull the pin on the smelter, you can just grab it with your pliers real quick, pull it out. You don't have to unscrew a nut. You don't have to nothing. Just pull that pin out and there goes your lid. You can flip it straight over. I've become a professional at breaking crucibles in machines. Trust me. My record so far is I had 18 broken crucibles in the last machine before it finally kicked the bucket. That's pretty good, right? 18 broken crucibles in that machine. One of which had over like 7 ounces of silver in it. And even after broke stacker, even after stuff started gathering at the bottom of my machines, I was able to use them because of that trick that I just explained to you. None of them quit on their first time except for the first one. I only had to make that mistake once. After that, I started figuring out a way around it. And I'm telling you, putting a couple of ounces of silver behind your back two pads and letting it have that little bit of an angle, it's going to save it from going down in there, bro. Promise. Promise. Meanwhile, your 3 kilo crucible, if you're only using it half full, which is as full as you're supposed to get one period, then there's not going to be enough in there to get up into that hole as long as you have it in that angle. Now, the original break, and when it splashes, when it falls, you're going to end up with a little bit getting down in there. But what you don't want is for it to pour down. You know what I mean? So that little bit of an angle, I'm telling you, going to save you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in the future. Promise. And I mean, you don't want to have to waste money, right? Just saying. Meanwhile, y'all gotta go check him out, man, because it's awesome to watch. It's awesome to watch him learn. You're learning with him. I learned last night that once again I was correct. You cannot play Larry Bird with the items that you're throwing into the red hot crucible. If you do, go watch Broke Stacker last night, and you will experience what I've experienced and what he experienced, and that is that shit's hot. Damned if I don't. It's kind of how you felt last night, right, Broke Stacker? Well, just know this. Next time, just flip that sucker over. The faster you do it, the better off you are. Yeah. Better off you are to hurry up and get it upside down quickly. Then you can mess around with shaking out pieces of crucible later and that kind of stuff. Hey, Broke Stacker, if it makes you feel any better, I've done it with silver so many times that my feet have permanent scars on them because, well, scars don't go away because I shoot silver shot out every time I have to flip one over. And guess where it lands when you flip it over close to your feet? Uh huh. Some of it ends up on my tootsies. So, yeah. Top of my feet starting to look like I might have had chicken pox as a child, but that's not what the scars are from. It's from melting silver. and leave it on its side with the thermostat up. Uh, Broke Stacker, here's what I do. I don't know about any of that good stuff there. Here's what you're going to do. Because here's the thing, the thermostat will pop itself. That's what I experienced from doing what you just said. So you can try it that way, and that might work out great for you. But I'm telling you, I tell everybody this, okay? 10, 2 seconds can change things. 5 seconds will change your life. 10 seconds will change the condition of your machine, Broke Stacker. You know what I mean? So, this is the thing. What you want to do is you want to remember that there are electronics in there, right? And that you just had some metal get down inside of it, which could be absolutely catastrophic if there's electricity left running through it. Okay? So know this, if as soon as it happens you pull the plug, that's what I always do. As soon as it happens, I immediately pull my plug. Because here's the thing, that furnace is already at 1100 plus degrees. You know what I mean? It's not going to cool off fast enough not to let that metal be liquid, especially inside the furnace. Crucibles cool off because they're exposed to the air around them, which is cooler. The inside of that furnace, believe this, it's still going to be 1100 degrees. It's going to be 1100 degrees 2 or 3 minutes after you've unplugged it. Believe that. It holds its temperature inside there. So you want to pull the plug on the electricity, because here's the thing. Worst case scenario, and what I always do before I fire mine back up after I've had a crucible bust, is I tear it down. I take the machine down to the electronics and I try my best to clean it. So when you get metals down in there, you take a soldering iron and you just go ahead and heat those metals up at that soldering iron and pull them back. Or what I did was I just changed those silver spots into more solder, put it right on the thing. It kept my control panel running. My furnaces ran, they still run. You know what I mean? And you can save it that way. I think that taking the time to leave it running, you've got potential liquid, even if it's liquid metal, which is even a higher conductor of electricity, that's running around on electrical components. Might not want to leave it plugged in and running. Just saying. I don't know. You might have different luck than I did. But from experience, I've learned that it's best to unplug it immediately. Crank the That's my first moves. It's like an all-in-one move. I unplug and I crank the lid. Two hands, right hand for the plug, left hand for the lid, and then I flip the machine. It's that, I mean, it's got to be one move. You'll get it down pat because it has to happen fast. Because metal is liquid and it is running and it runs fast. It has no speed limit. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind, all y'all out there, because I mean, $200 mistake's a $200 mistake. And broke stackers like me, I have a feeling he's gonna have to save and scratch up money to get that $200 to get another one. And if we can save y'all $200 by not having to go through that, then yay. And just think, if you can break 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 18 crucibles like I did on my last furnace, then you're doing great, man. You know what I mean? You'll be beating the system at that point. I'm doing better than what I was when I broke the first furnace, or when the second one broke after 5 crucibles broke inside of it. Or you know what I mean? So I've improved. I went from 1 crucible breaking in one and destroying it to 5 in the next one, and I can't remember how much in the next one. But the last machine I had that catastrophically decided to quit has about 10 ounces of silver stuck inside of it, and that was after 18 different times of breaking crucibles in that machine. So that's a pretty good record for breaking crucibles, and it's still working. Just saying. And I got a feeling you'll be able to figure out some techniques and tell me that'll help me in the future too. So there you go. I ain't been a man. I ain't been a man. Huh? stay out here for the probe. That way it stays out of the hole for the probe. Yeah, but I'm saying to you, my friend, it's already in there. If you've let it lean back, it's in there. They position that probe where that hole's at to where it is literally a valley for the stuff to run into. If you do not do something to to that lean forward to keep it from running into it directly, you're gonna be screwed over time, man. And you're a guy that's excited about pouring, and you're the broke stacker. On our crucibles, it says they're only to be used like 6 times. I use crucibles like I had one I used 20 times before I decided that was probably done being used. But I've had crucibles break on the second run. You know what I mean? Just because the crucible was shit, something went wrong. I dropped in a piece of silver too big when it was too hot. You know what I mean? So there's lots of probabilities, lots of different things that could take place, lots of things that's going to occur. It's almost like you're a scientist, broke stacker. You're going to be out there just experimenting with shit. You better start taking notes. And most of my notes are in my head because I can't spell well, so no one would be able to read it anyways. Fact. Oh, so what do you think? I don't think we're hunting any coins anymore. We don't got to talking about crucibles and melting, and that's fine. That's what we're here for. Out of the hole for the probe. Yeah, get your probes clean. You gotta do that, buddy. What? So, broke stacker, start reading your book that come with it. It's got a list of codes that it's gonna send you. When you go to fire it up, you're gonna want to know what those codes are. It'll kind of give you an idea of what part you need to work on. And you're the broke stacker, man. Take it apart. Go into that wiring and look and see what you can see that's been crossed over. You might be able to fix that puppy. You never know. Like I said, I've got one right now that it don't work no more, but the cone of silver underneath it, probably between 5 and 10 ounces for sure. And it had that cone growing on it for a good 6 months before it quit with me breaking crucibles. So you can work it with metal being on it. You know what I mean? Just gonna have to go in there and get it. You can get it. You can do it, buddy. Oh man, he's got the salsa. Let's go. All right. Hey, we got the broke stacker over there at the salsa, y'all. We should all go over there and go grab some salsa. Make sure you hit the thumbs up before we go grab the salsa. Back into the house. I've been broken. Looking. All right, y'all. Well, bro, hey, it's a joy watching you grow, man. And believe me, I was suffering with you last night. I mean, I've been scared the squirrel clean out of bed. I was screaming in the living room. Surprised I didn't have numbers running around going, "What's happening?" Like, no, no, no. Let's not talk about it anymore. Let's flip the machine over. Sweet Jesus. No. Hey, go back and watch your chat from last night, bro. You'll laugh. Me and a couple of the other fellas is in there. Oh God, just turn it over. Pull the cord and flip it. God bless. You guys rock. You know what though? The good part is we can laugh about it now. No harm done. You're gonna have to get a different machine probably, but maybe some of the tips I just gave you might actually be able to still save that very one. You never know. For sure, save it. Don't turn it into a boat anchor yet because you'll be able to use it in the future. Hey, and here's one thing you can use it for right now, humble stacker. And you might not have thought about this yet, but this is the thing, and this is what I use my broken ones for. I melt and I keep more than one crucible going. You know why? Because it's not good to put stuff in them when they're red hot a whole lot. Okay. So here's what you do. You set that broken one next to or behind the one you're running with, and then you pull out one crucible, you use it, you set it inside of your broke machine like a warmer. It keeps it warm, it keeps it hot, keeps it from going all the way back down from cold. And then you can put another crucible in the furnace you're using, heat it up, use it, and then switch them back and forth. I do that a lot. And I do that with a broken furnace. It makes the perfect catch pot. You know they sell the catch pots, right? That keeps your stuff warm. Why buy one? Broke Stacker, you just created one. You just got your own heat pot. Congratulations. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Happy Chico de Mayo. No. Andale. Yeah. No. All right. So there you go, Broke Stacker. You didn't know that, but now you got yourself a holder, a warmer for your hot pots, right? You can keep all your stuff all nice and warm in there. There you go. Telling you. He is the Broke Stacker. I'm the Jeff Crumpler stacker that's been broke as shit most of my life. Just a guy trying to get by and doing stuff, But there you go. It's a great idea, man. What else are you going to find that holds your crucible perfectly and keeps it warm? Even without the heating mechanism working, like I said, it's a furnace. You put something red hot into it, guess what happens? It keeps it pretty red hot for a while. Just saying, I know from experience. I've been doing that for years now, and it works great. Yeah. Broke Stacker, I'm telling you, it's perfect. You're going to have the perfect little holder, man. Waste not, want not, right? There you go. Penny earned, penny saved, penny earned. All this stuff. It's all true. You know what makes, all this good, fun, and shiny stuff y'all see me with possible? The fact that I make every cent stretch. I'm not a real wasteful person, I promise you. I will give things away. Y'all have watched that, and I do that because God puts it on my heart and I want to help folks out. But there's a difference between giving away things and just being wasteful and throwing away your money, right? So there you go. There's some tips for you. I think there's lots of uses still left in that furnace, Broke Stacker. It's still got many purposes before you have to throw it away, buddy. All right, y'all. No one else is going to speak up about the coin roll hunt. Meanwhile, looks like I got a message from, looks like maybe Jennifer or one of the kiddos. So I'm going to cut off of here. I want y'all to come check us out tomorrow morning with Miss Furry, who come over this morning and hung out. I'm excited when I see YouTubers at, 7:45 in the morning. Some of y'all ain't up that early. I get it. But if you're up at 7:45 in the morning, swing by the Whatnot channel. It's JC Silver and Gold, all one word. We got a morning game we run every morning. We've been getting 2 games in the morning. It's been great. That usually runs only an hour, sometimes less. I think this morning was less than an hour, and we filled 2 games. So get on over there, grab yourself some morning coffee and some silver and some gold. I'd appreciate seeing y'all. Meanwhile, let's see you in there with Broke Stacker the next time he's making a pour, y'all, because he is growing. He is kind, he's courteous, and he's sharing the experience with all of us. Heck yeah. All right. All right, y'all. I want you to know that God loves you. I appreciate you. Hope you all remember to keep your heads up, your feet down, keep reaching for those stars, and keep stacking that silver and gold. If y'all missed your coin roll hunt, well, I'll see you next week. All right, bye.
Thank you all. Just remember, keep your heads up, keep your feet down, keep reaching for those stars, and keep stacking that silver and gold. Until next time, God bless. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Thank you all. Keep your heads up, keep your feet down, keep reaching for those stars, and keep stacking that silver and gold. God bless. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye, y'all. See you later. It might not ever end.